Hello students, welcome to our today lecture. In our today lecture, we will be discussing that what are the possible solutions for multicollinearity. Basically, first solution for multicollinearity is removing variables. When you applied different tests to check the existence of multicollinearity and you find out that which two variables are causing multicollinearity or which two variables are the cause of high multicollinearity, then drop one of them variables from your model and it will resolve the issue of multicollinearity. But for a researchers, when we are doing a research and we have taken variables and we are not ready to drop any variables, as we know that this variable is very important for our research, so there is another option. If you are not willing to drop variable from your model, then you have or you can transform your variables either by taking differences or either by taking log or either take the growth rate of those variables which are causing or which are the issue of multicollinearity. So this may also solve the issue of multicollinearity. Second solution for multicollinearity is combining variables. So basically what is mean by combining variables? Create a composite index or variables. If you have three or more variables, yeah, and they are intercorrelated as multicollinearity suggests you, then you have to add all of these variables and merge all of these variables into one variable. So in this way you can create an index and this will resolve the issue of multicollinearity. The third solution for multicollinearity is to make principal component analysis or PCA. Transform the original variables into a new set of uncorrelated variables. And the fourth solution is rich regression. Add a penalty to the regression to prevent overfitting. Add more variables which are theoretically justified to include in your model. So this may also solve the issue of multicollinearity. And the last solution for multicollinearity is centering variables, subtracting the mean from each variables to reduce multicollinearity. So first of all you have to calculate the average value of your each variable and then you have to subtract this mean from your each variable value. For example, you have GDP series, so you have to calculate average value of GDP, and let's suppose you have data set from 1980 to 2024 and you have calculated average from 1980 to 2024. So then you have to subtract all mean from all these years. Similarly, if you have another series FDI, foreign direct investment, then you have also calculate the average or mean value for this series and then you have to subtract this mean value from your all years value of this series. So this is how you can remove or you can solve the issue of multicollinearity from your data set.